All right, let's take it all off. Our makeup. Hey lovelies, I'm here with you at the end of my night, ready to get undone with the brand new one size Go Off Makeup Dissolving Mist. And of course, we know that this is PatrickStarrr's new brand, and I am so excited that such a wonderful, kind influencer has started a brand. And I think that it's really interesting to start off with two makeup removing products. So of course we have the Go Off Mist, and there were also the wipes, which I chose not to get simply because I don't choose to use makeup wipes in my life. I really try to reduce my carbon footprint a bit, and I think that that's one way that I can do that. So I was very interested in this makeup dissolving mist though, because it's such a different concept. And of course, you know, Patrick is someone who does wear a decent amount of makeup a lot of the time. So I am hoping that this is something that takes everything off. So we're gonna give this a go. I definitely have a decent amount of makeup to put this to the test, so let's get right into it. All right, so the hair is up out of the way, but I wanted to give you a couple details on this spray. I'm just going off of the One Size Instagram account, and it says, more reasons to love our Go Off Makeup Dissolving Mist. Super fine spray applies evenly to the face, dissolves makeup on contact, doesn't leave skin feeling tight or dry, and it's infused with good for you ingredients like jojoba and rosehip oils to refresh and soothe the skin. So I think that this sounds really interesting. The directions say spray 8 to 10 inches away from the face until it's evenly coated, massage into skin, and gently wipe off. And then it says to remove your full bead of face makeup, pair with Go Off Juiciest Makeup Remover Wipes. So, I mean, I would hope that you wouldn't need to have both, because to me, having two products that you'd need is sort of kind of overkill. But I don't know, I'm hoping that this works on its own. Now, one thing that I'm noticing is this does not say that you need to follow this up by rinsing your face or by using a second cleanser at all. So this isn't like a double cleanse situation. However, I anticipate at least having to rinse off with water afterwards. I can't imagine leaving something that has an oil in it on my skin, especially like if you're gonna go in with your nighttime skincare. I don't know. So we're just gonna get into it now. If you can see, although I feel like it's faded a little bit, I do actually have two different eye looks on today. I did a video for you guys that'll be coming up. One side of it's going to be here on YouTube, and the other side of the eye makeup look will be on Instagram. But I wanted to make sure to kind of put on like a full face of makeup for you guys, including lashes, because I'd really be curious to see if this dissolves the lash glue, if it's okay on lashes, all that stuff. So I wanted to give this a go. So I'm just a little bit nervous to use this in here because this chair is like a rosy velvet material, and I don't want to get it all stained. I hope my hair is going to be okay, but we are going to give this a go. I guess we're just going to shake and put this on. So I did bring up one of my, like, I don't know, they're kind of like microfiber face cloths that I get. I just get these off of Amazon, and I plan on just kind of like using that to wipe some of this off, and then we'll do a little test to see how much is left behind. So let's give it a go. I don't know if we're supposed to shake this, but we will. Oh. Okay. So 8 to 10. I don't know. 8 to 10 inches to a hairdresser is going to be different than some people. So it is a very fine... I probably shouldn't be talking. This is a very fine mist. It's like a nice aerosol mist. Probably shouldn't be spraying it so close to the camera lens. That was probably dumb. But if you guys can see, since I just zoomed in, it's pretty oily. It smells really good. I will say that. It smells really nice. I'm going to pull my mirror up here a little closer. Okay. I guess we'll just start massaging this. So if you've ever used like an aerosol shine spray for your hair or anything like that, that's something that I would say that this is similar to in feel. As far as the mist, it is really fine. Let's take this just gently. I don't want to rub my eyes too much. And at the end, I'll kind of compare this to some of my other makeup removers that I use. And I have liquid eyeliner on this eye and kohl eyeliner under both of the eyes. I also have some of the Anastasia Dip Brow, like not the jar, but the like brush on in my brows. So I definitely went like hardcore for you guys. So first, let's see if I can like take these lashes off. No. This is like, it's sort of like when you're gonna open a crescent roll can and you gotta like, well, it's different because this you press down on, but you know how that you're like waiting for the like, this one is, I'm waiting for the to start coming out, but I know that this lash was already starting to come up, so they can't be that hard to get off because I would think that the oil in this would help. Okay, so yeah, those came off pretty cleanly with a little extra spritz. Now, I feel like I still have a good bit of the eyeliner, and I used my Caution mascara from Hourglass because that is like killer. I mean, that one is super hard to get off. I will say it took off a lot of the dip brow. My lashes are still there. Let me actually zoom you guys in. This is going to be a little scary, but so my mascara is still pretty much on, and some of that liquid eyeliner is still on too. So I'm just going to take this towel. This is just it's just damp with water. And like I said, I can't imagine having to go through now with a makeup wipe. And then, I mean, I know it says you don't have to follow up with like water or cleanser, but I would want all of my skincare to be able to sink in over cleansed skin at night. So I would definitely still probably follow up with at least a gentle cleanser. I'm gonna go through after this with a like white cotton, just probably with some Bioderma micellar water on it, just to kind of see how much makeup we have left over, like skin makeup that I can't see. Like I said, I mean, I still have quite a bit of mascara on. Like that did not remove all that mascara. And I don't really want to shoot myself in the eye. It's so fine. Like you don't have to worry about like, but it's scary. So, I mean, maybe if I like drench myself in it, should I? Okay, I'm going to do it for you guys. I'm going to go for it. Okay, my face is officially like super wet with this stuff. I'm gonna give it a little bit of a wipe. I'm gonna work this in a little bit. Okay, so I will say my skin definitely feels good. It feels very soft, but you can definitely feel a little bit of oil residue there. Now that might not be a bad thing if you have really dry skin, but since this does seem to have a scent, I don't know that like leaving this on if you are fragrance sensitive would be a good idea. That's just a couple, thoughts for me. I don't really have a lot of fragrance sensitivities, so I don't think that that would be an issue for me. However, I can still see a bit of eyeliner left over, and it feels like I still have some mascara on. So I'm just gonna take one of my cotton pads and grab some Bioderma, and then we'll like give this a sweep over our face and see how this did. I am surprised by how much of the skin makeup it did take off. I mean, it's pretty clean. I do have a little bit of what looks like skin makeup, but honestly that could be just from like the hairline, but I thought that there might be more residue. Now I definitely know when I first started wiping my eye, in fact I'll do it on the other side, but I noticed that it was picking up a little bit more of that residue from the lashes, so I'll use the other corner of this wipe to kind of show you guys that. And again, this just has some Bioderma on it, so just a little bit of micellar water. Yeah, so you guys can see here, sorry if that's super gross to you, but I'm definitely still getting some eye makeup residue. But like I said, I would never probably just use this as like a one and done product. Now, if I do a double cleanse, my go-to has been the Pharmacy Green Clean Balm. And one thing that I will say about that is that I find that it almost like when I'm washing it off, it almost coats my eyes, because I think some of it like gets onto my eyeballs because it's sort of like I'm in like a foggy area for a little bit. This doesn't do that, and I think part of that is just that like I can simply like kind of wipe this off a little bit easier, so I do like that. However, when you guys saw how heavy-handed I went in my eye area to try to break up that mascara, and I don't know realistically like how long this is gonna last if I have to use that much if I'm wearing a hardcore mascara. So that's kind of a pros and cons of that. All right, that was way long enough to be that close to my face. I just wanted to kind of like brown this up, let you guys know my thoughts. Am I happy that I got this? Yeah, I mean, I think that it's fun to try new things and, you know, sort of new ideas. I give Patrick major credit for coming out with something that, I don't know, on one hand, I'm not really that surprised that that's what he went towards, but on the other, it's, I think, a risky business move in a good way. Oh, I do feel like I've got some of that stuff on my chest. So be careful of what you're wearing and what you're around. It doesn't look like I got anything on my chair, but I guess that's another thing that might be a con of this. But anyway, back to Patrick. I think that this was kind of a brilliant, risky business move to start with products that are totally something that's not usually a brand's first launch. So major credit there. I like the scent of this. It is very lightweight feeling. It seems to have, you know, just even wiped off with that wet microfiber towel, it wiped off fairly easily, and I still feel a little bit there, but not like in a gross residue way. Now, I personally would always choose to use a makeup remover and then go over with a light cleanser anyhow. So that's how I anticipated using this, but I wanted you guys to see the results if you choose not to. If you do want to see a review on the wipes, by the way, I know that my friend Yadi did a review on her channel of both the products. I haven't actually watched it yet because I try hard not to watch other people's reviews before I try out a product, so my opinion doesn't get swayed. I mean, not that it necessarily would, but you know, I just kind of want to come into this with an open mind. But I am going to go watch her review right after this just so I can see what she thought. So I will link her video down in the description bar. She is so amazing. You guys should check out her channel. And she does a lot of her videos in English and in Spanish. Like, I mean, honestly, I have a hard time like sitting in front of a camera and speaking English half the time. So she's amazing. You should check her out. Tell her I said hi if you stop by. But she does have a review up on both of these, including the makeup wipes. So if you are a makeup wipe lover, that would be a great place to check out another review on these. I love the concept of this brand. I mean, one size, what a beautiful concept. Like, makeup really is for anyone and everyone. You can wear as much of it or as little of it as you want and do your damn thing your own way, right? So it's great. I'm so excited to see what comes up in the future. In all honesty, I know that I will be buying more of this line because I love Patrick. I can't wait to try out some makeup items, and I will give you guys an update on how I'm enjoying this in a upcoming review roundup. So stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this and you're not part of my family here, please don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos, and I'll see you really soon.